Kiribati is a nation of 33 tiny islands cast across an area of the Pacific Ocean more than twice the size of Alaska. The average height, roughly 6 feet above sea level. For fun here, you dance, you fish, and you play bingo for hours and hours. But Kiribati is also a place that's threatened by global warming and rising seas. Already, there's a lot of pressure on the environment. Nearly half the country's population is crammed onto just one tiny island, the capital, South Tarawa. Drinking water can be in short supply, and land is very scarce, so people cling to it wherever they can. These problems make Kiribati especially vulnerable to higher tides, longer droughts, and more frequent storms, all things scientists expect as a result of climate change. And though scientists can't yet pinpoint the causes, people in Kiribati say they're already noticing changes. Romatoa Takita lived right here until about 2 years ago when a storm washed his house away. He's standing in his old living room. 2,000 miles across that ocean, in the suburbs outside of Brisbane, Australia, students are getting a head start in case one day even more of Kiribati becomes uninhabitable.
So, introduce yourself, look at the care plan. I wash my hands.
More than 80 people from Kiribati are studying nursing here at Griffith University.
Measure it first they've got the rings there.
Takei Malcolm is in the Connie program. He remembers the night he left his island.
I didn't even say goodbye to my family. If I would say goodbye, there would be a lot of crying, so I wouldn't want that to happen. So I ran away that night, and my friends took me to the airport, so I didn't even say goodbye to them.
Families are important in Kiribati culture. Not only do most people live in the same house with their extended family, they all sleep in the same room. Many of the Connie students I spoke to say once they graduate, they'd like to bring their family members to Australia because they miss them and because they're worried about what'll happen as the earth gets warmer. But that's easier said than done.
You are torn, Our stories comes from that country. Everything, our ancestors, our culture.
It's a strange thing to have on your mind, the possibility that your country might one day be unlivable. Takei Malcolm says he sometimes imagines what that would be like.
People have their identity, and that comes from a country. And to be part of a nation that is going to be under the sea, it gives me the idea that I'm from nowhere, and you're a foreigner to this world because you don't have an identity.